Aries, sun, moon, rising. Boy, did I make y'all wait. Don't worry, your season is here, and so we're going back in order. You'll be right up next for April, so you don't have to wait at all for your next reading. Let's do a monthly review for March since this reading is so late. We're going to go week by week, and then at the end of the reading, we'll say if you are in a connection experiencing issues for a little mini reading, and then we will look at energy for singles open to the idea of dating. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome. My name's Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. I appreciate your curiosity. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. I greatly appreciate you. Mercury retrograde is in full effect, so this ought to be really fun. Editing has been horrible. I've had to edit so much stuff, so we're going to jump right in here in just a second. If you need to book a personal, everything's going to be in the link tree in the description box, taking you to that website where you can also notice that I am booking mentorships. Have a peek. If you have any questions, reach out. Go at the bottom. That will show you all of the other platforms where I'm going live and posting content. If you recognize any of those, make sure you give me a follow so you don't miss your chance to catch me. We're going to speed up the shuffles and the pulls, and then I'm going to get all the cards on the table first, and then we'll do the reading, so everything will be sped up. All right, here we go. Week number 1. King of Cups. Week number 2, 7 of Pentacles. Week number 3, Knight of Swords. Week number 4, Page of Wands. Ace of Pence, 10 of Wands, Knight of Pence. Okay. For Aries. Week number 1, Empress. Week number 2, Ace of Pentacles. Week number 3, 6 of Swords. Week number 4, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, High Priestess, Hierophant, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. All right. Aries needs to know. Aries needs to know. Aries, clarification. We'll get week number 1, 9 of Cups. Week number 2, Empress. Week number 3, Knight of Pentacles. Week number 4, 5 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, Emperor, Queen of Cups, 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Goodness. What a whirlwind. You are so back and forth. So the week 1 was amazing. It was good. Everything was great. Looks like everything's in balance. Looks like you're able to focus on yourself. Looks like you have a lot of things going for you. You're looking forward to your season coming up. I feel like a lot of you were looking forward actually to a lot of the retrogrades and stuff. It seems like it didn't really scare you, right? You didn't really know what you were getting yourselves into. 7 of Pentacles, week number 2, Empress. So there's still this energy of you feeling very empowered, very focused, very creative. Some of you are parents of children. Some of you are working towards trying to become pregnant with the Empress out here a couple of times, and we have all of this Pentacles out here about planting seeds, opportunity to plant seeds. We have see what comes to fruition. Okay, so it's quite literally some of you could be trying to get pregnant is the way this is. I mean, that's literally that, because we have the King of Cups, somebody who's balanced and ready, right? You guys have a dream and a wish to become parents. All right, there's fertility here. We have that offering. Things maybe take a turn. Things that are a little chaotic, maybe a little bit disappointing here towards the end of the month. I see y'all coming out with a contingency plan anyway to be able to take care of business, but you're not really, you know, attached to the outcome here. You're still holding things with a grain of salt if things don't, you know, turn around for you quickly. Okay. Because I see there being a lot of disappointment here. Yeah, there comes, yeah. And then, okay. But you don't give up. You guys want that. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in that aspect, y'all want this, and I think you're going to do everything you can because I've got the Knight of Pentacles out here a couple of times. It's very stubborn energy of like, I'm working this plan. It's not happening. Okay. So for those of you who are not trying to get the pregnos, this is about you being very focused on developing something. You're creating something big for you for so long. It's going to be a while to get this thing to a visual point, but there's been a lot of work done so far to get you to this point. See, so the Empress is all of the queens combined, right? So you've had a lot of worldly experience. You've had a lot of opportunity to receive information, to receive experience, to receive some love opportunities, right? So you've had a lot of time under your belt to be able to know what you want in life. Okay, so you are pretty well aware of what you want in life. And this is beginning stages here by the second week to get things going in that direction. I feel like you've picked an ocean and now you're deciding which river to get on. Okay, do I go on this river? Do I go on this river? Do I go on this river? Whatever it is. But a lot of you are still in that creative vibe here by the second week. Now the lunar eclipse does not happen until the weekend on this. Okay. So the lunar eclipse does not happen until the weekend by the second week. And then this all happens with the retrogrades in Aries. Fun. Then we had Mars retrograde that was in Leo. So we had that fiery energy leading in that was stirring up things. Now we have moved into Venus retrograde, which is a hard look at your relationships, and it's from the focus of self, which there's self here, self here, self here, self here, self here, self here. Okay, this is recognition for all of your hard work, everything you've put in, everything you've learned and contributed. Okay, so there's a lot of self here. Okay, how else are you supposed to operate, right, Aries? What other perspective could you possibly have? So when we're looking at the third week, the eclipse is in full-fledged. Retrograde has gone pretty intense for Venus, and then Mars retrograde sets in by the 15th. So coming into this week, we have some back and forth energy. You're still sitting here with what's already been done, but you also carry everything that's already been there as well, right? This is not a horse without his major baggage, sack, load, whatever. So you have a lot on your plate here. But this overall energy of there being some very spontaneous feelings with you and you needing to settle yourself. There's the main contributor in this whole week is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords has this very impulsive, spontaneous call to action, want to know, want to see things, need to know yesterday sort of energy. And all around that, we have you just kind of being in what's been implemented, where you're standing today, and how to move forward in a peaceful way so that you can calm this energy here, this chaotic energy, this spontaneous energy. By the third week, or fourth week, speaking of chaotic energy, if you'll hear all that noise, so this is probably what you're dealing with, right? Your mind is just like, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna be here. You can't stop from thinking about me. This thought is intrusive. It's an intrusive thought that is not going away. See? It's not going away. This is a very intrusive thought. By the fourth week, this is a messenger. This is a messenger, and I believe you are attempting to plead your case here. I believe some of you may be attempting to see if you can't be offered some sort of recognition for what you've done, for where you're standing, what your plans are, who's coming with me. You know, I think you're trying to get your team in order, and you're you're having some disappointments here, realizing it, that you're not really set up for that group plan. This is going to be more of the same, of you going it alone, feeling very independent. I see you focusing on some very big things, but there is a big block when it comes to being able to receive that emotional support for all of the focus and effort and work and ability and contribution that you've done. And with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, baby dolls. Oh, you are, you're cutting a lot of your losses. We'll just put it this way. You're cutting a lot of your losses here. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles again. So this is just ruminating over and over and over about what's going on, what's coming in, what's going out. There's heavy, intense focus on you building something really big and really substantial here. I can't help but think of the substantial effort that you're putting into something, especially by the second week. This looks big. I mean, even if you're not having a baby, this, you know, to create something from the ground up with everything you've accumulated from this point to now is no small feat. This is a big deal. It is a really big deal. And to have this creative energy kind of fizzle out and get distracted and knocked off course here by the third and fourth week feels pretty disappointing. Let's look here. What was it? Oh, it's Ace. Okay. Okay. So many of you have really utilized a lot of the celestial events to your benefit to be able to try to do something pretty monumental. Many of you are closing some old cycles, doing some heavy work. Some of you could just be going on a healing journey and diving deep into looking very seriously at some inner child wounds, some deep inner child wounds, some of your shadow work, some of your past life karmic history here, going all the way back. The Ten of Pentacles is legacy. This is all the way forever. So some of you are looking into your ancestral karma here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This is something that you believe is going to help you push into that next chapter of your life to help you truly level up. We cannot level up until we untie ourselves from the burdens that we carry from so far beyond. Even our knowledge and our wisdom, this is the perspective that it's going to take for you to be able to truly receive what you're wanting to have fulfilled here. That true emotional fulfillment. It's not an easy path. I mean, having the opportunity to do this, it does make you stronger, but it tends to take you on this emotional journey that many of you may not be prepared for. I mean, you may not be prepared for this sort of thing. The fight or flight mode will kick in pretty heavily with all of the retrograde and celestial energy happening. So to turn around, face it, and dive into it, face, you know, all the way without even knowing where you're landing is very brave of you. Okay, so I understand the need for you to protect yourself. I understand the need for you to put your boundaries up while you realize what it is that you're uncovering and how it makes sense to you now and what do you do with it going forward. Yes. So it's not an easy task, but hey, I think you are the exact right person for the job. This takes emotional and mental balance. And if you are pushed to that ability to be able to be in control of those things, I believe you will have mastered one of your major shadows. This is your higher calling telling you that these level up moments are asking for you to look at things from a different perspective. Ask yourself what you're willing to sacrifice in order to have the fulfillment of joy come from within. For you to make your own joy, your own peace, your own happiness. Sad, sad, sad. Sad Mac. But, you know, to block the lessons is truly arrogant of the gift of all of these celestial events. Truly. Truly it is. But I understand. I understand the sensitivity and the inability to walk through those and navigate that water alone. I am fortunate enough myself to have found a life coach, therapist, whatever you need. I highly recommend it. There are plenty of people out there who can help you navigate those waters and give you the tools necessary to be able to face everything head on so that you can accomplish what you're trying to do in a very pragmatic and centrally focused way. This is about you really getting outside of yourself and taking a look at what obstacles you're needing to overcome. What are you still carrying that is preventing you from truly seizing the opportunity to move and level up? This is a golden opportunity. Okay. All right, let's clean this up and we'll get some advice and outcome. Okay. Let's look at an outcome and some advice. Let's lead you into Aries season. Let's get you into and through Aries season. Nice. Into and through. Okay, yes, let's release you. Oh, Eight of Swords, double card. Ooh, that karmic wheel reels its ugly head again. All right, two more. One more. Okay, what can I tell Aries? What does Aries need to know? All right. Love it. Yes, yes. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Immerse yourself in self-love. This is the world pushing you away so that you will do that inner work. The reasons why your world is triggering you so much is so that you will stop turning to it to look for the answers. They're not out there. The answers are inside. The answers are inside, my darlings. 9 of Wands. The answers are inside. The journey you seek comes from within. There's going to be a moment of clarity where it just kind of clicks. There's going to be moments. You need to sit with these intuitive messages, play with these intuitive messages, have fun with this journey, put your boundaries up and really sit with your higher self. I can't help but think of this, the cups are intuitive, and I think that there's all kinds of little messages that are coming in. Start to have fun with this. Look at that silly little fish in that little cup and his little outfit. He's silly. This is fun. This is supposed to be a time of, playing with your inner child. Your inner child was always with your higher self and your divine guides. I know mine were. I was playing with my imaginary friends when I was a kid. Yeah, right. I was with my guides. We were just having a good time. You've seen it. Anyway, so this is giving you the vision and the foresight to give you that nudge, that hope in this journey, that this is exactly what you needed. You needed this so that you could get the vision of where you're supposed to be. They want to sit with you. They want to sit with you. They want to chat with you, and they would love to build a relationship with you. That's what this isolation is for, so that you can build this relationship with your higher self. Yeah. All right. What's an outcome? Yes, close those cycles, my darlings. Oh, and look who's back. Look who's back. This is, okay, Two of Pentacles, Hierophant. Oh, you in that past. So, your past is not changeable, and there's nothing that is going to benefit you now other than the lessons that will help to push you through the moments that you're experiencing now to get you to those future positions. The past does not need to be ruminated in to connect to an experience, to connect to an emotion, to connect to a feeling of anger, regret, remorse, resentment, or anything. This is a tether. It is time once and for all. Finalities of these past lessons. Put them in their proper place. Close these old cycles and liberate yourself. Finally start to put these lessons in their proper place. You have been given divine wisdom. This is a part of you now implementing those lessons to empower you to ignite the spark from within, to get back into that creative spark, to start to build where you were driving to in the beginning of the month, where you were being called to go. I feel like a lot of you were on to a really good start, and somewhere along the celestial events got knocked off course just a little bit. Take these lessons, take these initial moments to create where you're going. Use this energy to your benefit, not to your detriment. Okay, yeah. Here. Yeah. Future higher self. Your future, immediate future. Like, should you start implementing this today? Right now. As soon as you put your little phone down, as soon as you click off your computer, turn off your TV. It's so weird. I might be in your living room. What else? Oop. You are going to master your material reality in the future. Material reality. You will master it. Becoming a master of the law of attraction, the law of abundance. Okay. Interesting stuff to study while you're in seclusion. Yes, a great way to redirect your mind, to put it focally into something productive for self. Be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true, right? You're going to deprogram your old way of thinking. You have new things to learn, new ways of conducting your abundance, bringing in manifestations. Learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down. Knight of Swords, twice. And quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. There's nothing outside of you. You have to go within. Quiet your mind. Sit with yourself. Listen to your intuitive messages. Once you turn everything off, it's going to get really fun. I promise you. Turn off the outside noise. Sit with your guides and get those messages. You're pushing yourself to exhaustion, but enjoy yourself in between all your hard work. Okay. So some of you could be using work to distract yourself, and this is not the way either. It needs to be a nice, healthy balance. Healthy balance all the way around. Work, fun, play. Those are the same. Rest, excuse me. Work, fun, rest. There. I told you Mercury retrograde is going to be terrible. Forgiveness sets you free. It keeps you from hanging on to what was never meant to be. Can't help but notice that sitting there. Believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dreams. You can't doubt yourself, or who else is going to believe in you? Don't allow a scarcity mindset to limit your success. Exactly. I can't. I'm not good enough. I'm not there yet. I'm not this. I'm not that. That's scarcity mindset, and it limits you. It's a blocker. You will have financial security in life. These all came out for the daily. Don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. Yes, that is a void inside that cannot be fulfilled with momentary things that are only going to prolong the inevitable of that pain just being there. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. I don't know any Aries that doesn't think they're tough. Don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others. Now that I can see. That I can see. You will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. True love will find you in the end. Yes, you don't have to go seeking it. It's an alignment. You're creating a you that you will be proud of. And a detour is available to you right now that can be a benefit. Don't be so rigid on your path that you're not open to the possible detours that could maybe get you there quicker, that could maybe redirect you to a better path, okay? So don't be so closed-minded. A detour can be a benefit. Following your heart will lead you to all the right things. Follow your heart. It'll tell you everything you need to know. If you go and follow your heart and it leads you to reach out to somebody and they reject you, now you have your answer. There's your closure. If you are led to reach out and somebody wants to open that chapter again, then now you have your answer. If you wanted to go and reach out to a company just to see if somebody else might give you a better offer, and what do you know, you got the job, hey, what the heck? Now you put your other company in a position to want to value you, to see if they're going to compensate you, you know, put up a little competition for you. There's a path you're meant to be on. Trust it. Divine flow. Release your connection to the outcome. You're meant to be on a path. You have to trust it. Stop trying to focus on what you want. Stop trying to control the narrative or the outcome. You're not in control. You're only in control of what you think, feel, and how you react. That's it. That's it. Okay. Very good. We're going to move on. Now we're going to move on to if you are in a connection experiencing issues. If you need to book a personal reading, if y'all are into the relationships, if you don't have any issues in your partnership, this reading is not for you. If you're not single, open to dating, the next part will not be for you. So if you need to book a personal, check the link tree in the description box. This will take you to my website where you can book there, or mentorships. Also go all the way to the bottom, shows you all the platforms where I go live and post content. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and follow. The notification bell as well. Okay. I'll see y'all next time. I'll see y'all soon, actually. Thanks, Aries. All right. Meow. Yes. All right. So we're going to look at connections experiencing issues. If you're in a connection and you are having troubles with your partner, well, let's see what's going on between you and your person. This is going to be a quick mini reading. Okay. Quick mini reading. If you need a personal reading, everything's in the description box. What does Aries need to know? It's a quick mini reading. Connections, experiencing issues. Sun, Moon, Rising. Don't forget to check your other placements as well if you have any disconnections from this reading. If it does not resonate, please don't force it to fit. What can... Most unhappy. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Somebody cannot stop thinking about the past. Maybe the past has come up again. There could be some unfinished business here from the past. Very unfinished business. Oh boy. Okay. Tell me about the you position. What's that you position? Justice card. Could have Libra placements. You could be dealing with a Libra. Very plausible. Aries and Libra is a great combo. Past, Ten of Swords, and the future. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Devil card. Yow. Okay. So I do see a way forward past this. Whatever this is. There's a strong ending to something that has a tie on somebody. This is either you, your person, the both of you. This is an addiction. This is you tying yourself to the idea of something from the past, something that you cannot seem to let go of, whatever this is. But this has got a bright, shining light all over it. All the hell over it. There's no hiding this anymore, and it's blaringly obvious that it's a problem. So what you're doing in the current situation between you and your person is talking about things. I feel like both of you may be trying to work through a plan, figure out what works best for both of you about how to move forward. If there is a way forward, I feel like you're in the talking stages of starting to figure out what is going to happen here, and you end up landing on something with the Six of Pentacles. There's something that you can both agree on that works well for both. With the Two of Cups down here, I feel like you're both all in. Both of you agree. There's, I don't know, there's Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups is here, and there is, you know, either you or your person is obviously annoyed. If you're like me, you wear your emotions right on your sleeve and you can't hide them. I never needed a mood read. I got a face, right? So somebody here is pouting. There's strong upsetness here. It's either you from finding out that you got to deal with this, or it's, you know, your person finding out they got to deal with this, or, you know, it's your person upset that this is happening or it's coming up again. I don't, whatever this is, but there's annoyance here, and it's obvious. It's very obvious. There's a lot of inner work that needs to be done here regarding this. This may be somebody having a strong attachment to a certain lifestyle, to a certain crowd. This is, you know, heavy drinking for some of you. I've got this cup coming here, and this person can't have any. I can't have any. I'm not allowed. So this does seem to work, though. It does seem like a good, solid plan, but ultimately, so if you're not doing it for you, if your person is not doing it for themselves, and if you're not doing it for you, it's going to last about that long until you get just so bothered by it, or your person pisses you off so bad that you're just like, screw this. What am I doing this for? What am I even doing this for? Why am I putting myself through this? It's not even worth it. And then you're back to laying it on, right? And then you're in square one. But this has to be a desire from within. So you cannot be controlled. You cannot control somebody. They cannot control you. It has to come from within. It has to be there. And there's nothing you can do about it either way. So you need to consider all possibilities of whether or not you can deal with this. Is it something that you are willing to figure out how to work with or work around through the rest of your life? Because it's obviously a struggle. There's obviously a struggle here where there's somebody who's deeply tied to something from the past. And that work needs to be done. Whether this is another person, whether this is an addiction, whether this is an obsession, whether this is, you know, whatever it is, it's going to need some really, really heavy work. Yeah. I feel like you may go about this a while on your own before you finally figure out that you're going to need help. This is going to be a tough journey. It is. You have to know what you are willing to put up and what you're not willing to put up with. You have to have your non-negotiables in place. You really do. And stand in your boundaries. You cannot enable somebody, and you cannot force somebody to change. All right. Okay, let's get some advice through Oracle. All right, let's see. What can I tell? You can tell Aries. Connection, hammer. Working on it. Big time working on it. This is rebuilding things, being very, very persistent, hammering on this. Y'all could have a period of separation while you're working on things with the coffin coming out here. It's a lot to have to go through that. Here comes the butterfly. It's a lot to have to go through that, and it's a slow process. It's not quick, it's not immediate, and a lot of patience is required. And if there is added pressure, sometimes the disconnection is what it's going to take for somebody to truly dive in and handle things. And it also takes a very strong person to allow that distance to happen so that that work can be done. I've got the camera coming out, focusing on your past. So, man, this is heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. We've got the golden mirror coming out. So there was some forced energy where you were bringing out a lot of somebody's inner shadows here. We've got some very one-sided, selfish behavior. I've got talking and Cupid's arrow. Cupid's arrow is saying to keep a positive mindset. This is about being very optimistic with the manifestation abilities. Manifestation is about planting seeds, which that Seven of Pentacles was out here. So if you are telling your person and you're telling your partner that, look, I have some deal breakers, I have some non-negotiables, plant those seeds. See what happens with those words. Is somebody going to use that information to try to figure out how to sneak around you, or are they going to take it serious and make some real changes and take some careful consideration and be like, you know what, there's something to think about. I just really want to make sure that I'm considering everything. And so take a time apart. You know, when people separate, they are experiencing at first a sense of relief from the nagging, the pressure, the observation, all the things. But then when the idea of actually being alone or without this person starts to settle in, then we start to really look at what our lives are like. Either the longing and the missing of the connection exudes, or the path continues and the distance will ultimately end up staying the course. We've got the axe at the bottom, right? This is a breakup. This is about that separation being a part of how to stop the pattern. Sometimes to stop the pattern of bad behavior is to continue with the separation. Sometimes people aren't meant to go through changes and transformations with other people. Okay, I've got the lightning time out here. Keys on the ring, girl with a snake, the snake, healing heart. There's just a lot of really hard things to be dealing with that have come to the light. That Ten of Swords, the Devil card, those are no joke. That's pretty serious. So whatever it is you're dealing with, whatever it is your person's dealing with, I have a feeling that time is going to be beneficial here, but there's also going to be a lot more devastating information that could come up. Okay. Brace yourself. Just hang in there. Again, if you need to book a personal reading, all that information is going to be in the link tree in the description box of this video. Also offering mentorships. If you scroll to the bottom, it'll show you all the other platforms where I go live and post content. Make sure you're giving me a follow. I give deeply discounted rates on my live stream readings. If that's your forte, if that's your cup of tea, you can find me there. I'm on a regular schedule. Until next time, I'll see y'all soon for the April reading. It's right around the corner. All the health, wealth, and abundance you can stand, Aries. Thank you. All right. Now, if you are single and open to the idea of dating, let's see what's going on for a single Aries. Open to dating. Right at the end of the month. We got 1 week to go. What's going on? Basically, a month in review, right? All right. So, single Aries. Single. Alright, single. What's up with you? Oh my, that's too much. Knight of Pentacles. I'll take, because it was touching my leg. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. It's very non-active. Very non-active. I feel like a lot of you are just kind of getting through March. Looking forward to your birthday season. Okay. What's that recent past? Page of Cups. What's that near future? The Sun card. 2 of Wands, Page of Wands, 2 of Swords. Ooh, 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Magician. So, yeah, it's slim pickings out there. I get it. There could be some stuff kicking up later, but for now, I don't really see anything. I don't really see anything at all. I feel like a lot of you have had a couple of opportunities. They didn't really go anywhere. Maybe this is with somebody who was not quite ready. And ultimately, both of you decided to just go in your separate directions. And now you're back to the drawing board here again. Knight of Pentacles. You're optimistic, right? You're very optimistic, but you're not just going with anything. I feel like it's pretty difficult for you to land on anything that feels like it's worth it. The 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords, the Magician, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Ultimately, it seems like you guys are spending more time alone in thought than you are in connection this month. More time alone in thought than you are in connection. Okay. Which is fine, because being alone in thought allows for you to have really intelligent downloads and very helpful conversations about how to implement your best foot forward moving ahead. I mean, this is no love lost. You are not You're not hurting for nothing. So to sit and be ready to receive love because you are love is the proper plan. This is a really good plan for you to just remain nice and independent from the whole attachment thing and just go with the flow. Really, really go with the flow. Some of you, yeah, I see it. Don't get anxious. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We've got the Knight of Cups, Hierophant, Three of Wands. So don't get anxious. Trust me. Partnerships and connections are much better aligned whenever you are in an organic feeling of your natural high vibrational self, not in an energy of lack, loneliness, sadness, or emptiness. You do not want to manifest and create connections in that energy because they will be a lesson. All right, you want to be self-love, nice and balanced, all cool, all good, no matter what. Can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody hold my... Oh, no. I don't know any of those words. That's not the words at all. It's the song, but it's not the words. Where'd y'all take me, Spirit? Okay, let's see. Let's look at the blank slate. What should you be doing instead? Singles. Okay, and again, if this does not resonate, check your other placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, what can I tell Aries? Consider getting additional schooling or training. Yeah, increase your value. Do something else with your energy and put yourself in these positions and situations where you're open to attracting like-minded people as well. I mean, it's not a dating, you're not going there for dates, you're going there for schooling or training, but, you know, elevating yourself, getting your vibration up by doing so. Reevaluate your priorities. Oh, okay. Okay, reevaluate your priorities. What do you find to be the most important things in your world? What are you investing all of your energy into, majority of your energy to? Maybe you want to get a closer look on that. Maybe that might help. Set intentions. Okay, set intentions during new and full moons if you're into that. New moons are about bringing in. Full moons are about releasing. Just so you're aware. So put your intention into those moon cycles. They're there for a reason. Even if you don't believe in it, I promise you, if you're just thinking about it, you know, there's a full moon out tonight. This is inspiring me to let go of maybe that resentment I've been carrying around for one of my exes. Maybe I want to let go of this conversation. It's just been running in my head too long, and it's just completely block me from having better things in that place. So maybe it's time to let that go, you know. Or the new moon bringing in, you know, I think I feel inspired to try to, you know, start a channel, or I want to learn something new. I want to look into schooling. I'd like to learn how to do that thing I've always wanted to learn. Play guitar, crochet. What does my favorite reader say? Make little clay Ninja Turtles. Whatever. Try to find the meaning in this situation, okay? Try to find the meaning in this situation. Why the cycles? Why the attraction of what's coming in? So seek out a career counselor is another way to distract your mind and elevate yourself, improve yourself. Eat nutritious food, right? We want to be emoting good energy. That's a fantastic way, is to put very healthy energy into you. So you know, what you put in is what you're putting out. You are what you consume. Distract yourself for a while. Exactly. Yeah, do something else. Redirect your focus. If being single, ready to mingle ain't working, then just go mingle. Don't emphasize so much on I'm single. Just go mingle. Go do things. Go be busy. Watch some comedy. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That's always what the doctor ordered. That's my favorite prescription for most things, is watching some comedy. My dad's a big fan of stand-up. He'll always try to get me. Have you heard of this guy? I'm like, I have no idea who you're talking. Is this a friend from high school? What do you think? Who is this? He's on the whatever. Anyway, take one step towards your goals today. They really want you to redirect your focus to something more positive, something more centrally focused, something that has to do with you, elevating yourself. Okay, elevating yourself. Go outside. I need to go outside too. Me too. Let's go outside. Let's go for a walk. Be open to receive. My eyes are... That's a bright light in front of me. Be open to receive the light in your eyes. Be open to receive. Be open to receive invitations. Be open to receive offers to try something new. Be open to receive compliments. Be open to receive, you know, whatever it is. A blind date, what have you. Okay. All right, Aries. I feel like I'm going to end it here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, playing along. If you need to book a personal, everything's going to be in the link tree, the description box of this video. It'll take you to my website where you can book a personal private reading with me or schedule a mentorship. I am loving how those have been going. They're really fun. If you go all the way to the bottom of that link tree, it'll show you all of the other platforms where I am going live and posting content. If you recognize any of those, make sure you give me a follow. That way you don't miss a chance to catch me live to get your chance for a discounted rate on one of my personal readings. Thank you for suffering through this with me during Mercury retrograde. Oh my gosh. I will see y'all very soon for the April reading. Thank y'all so much again for your patience. Right? Okay. All right. All the health, wealth, and abundance you can see. I'll see you soon.